Welcome back to the Honeymun Phase. This is episode 2, running and how comparison is the thief of joy. I am in my closet. I started running back in May when I got back from my junior year of college. I wanted to pick up a new hobby, something that could get me moving, something physical. I started running around 5 times a week. I tried to run 1 to 2 miles when I did run. At the start, it was really fun. I ran with a lot of different people. I ran with my brother. I ran with some of my closest high school friends. And it was a way to socialize while getting active, which I really liked. However, I have a very bad habit of quitting things when I don't become a pro, an expert at it after 2 days of doing it. And running does not work like that. When you run, you start off very slow. Unless you have the genetics, I don't feel like you could run like 2 miles at a 7-minute pace right when you start. But I expected myself to, because I'm a perfectionist and I wanted to be good at everything that I did the first time that I did it. And that mindset got me absolutely nowhere. I started to hate running. I felt like my friends ran faster than me. I felt like my friends ran longer distances than me. I just didn't find joy in it anymore because I was constantly comparing my progress, my speed, my distance with everyone else around me. And I think that's really what comparison does to you. It takes something that you're really passionate about, something that you really love. You start seeing other people's grasses, other people's yards, seeing how green they are, and you forget to water your own. And I think that's really sad because you start to focus so much on the destination of being a really fast runner or being able to run really long distances that you forget to enjoy the process of running. You stop enjoying the feeling of the breeze in your hair, your heart beating, listening to music while you run. You just forget all of that because you're so focused on trying to be better than everybody else. This applies to so many other areas of life too, not just running. Take, for example, you love to draw. You see someone else that's better at drawing than you, someone who has a different style, and you see them on social media posting all their work, and all that passion just goes away. It only took one person who also draws to take away something that you've worked so hard for, that you love so much. That's also why I really hate social media. I talked about dopamine detox in my last video. Social media is so unrealistic. It only shows the good sides. That person who you thought was really good at drawing, they probably are really insecure about their artwork too at times. You just don't know that because you don't say that online. They could have been drawing for 15 years and you just wouldn't know. You can't put so much pressure on yourself to become the best when you start trying new things. You need to learn how to fall in love with being a beginner. And once you have that mindset engraved in your mind, you're going to train your brain to enjoy the journey of learning something new and trying something new. That's something that I'm still trying to apply to my own life. Even when it comes to running, I need to remind myself that it's fun to try new things. It's fun to learn how to run for the first time. I don't have to be perfect at it. The first time, I just need to start with the basics. I just need to start slow and work towards becoming a marathon runner if I really wanted to. I want it so bad because I already have it in the future. If I wanted to be a marathon runner, I could do it. I just need to work towards it. And that's what's important. To stay consistent with it, keeping a routine is so important. The grass is greener on the side that you water. That's a very important quote to remember. Nothing will come into fruition if you don't put in the work. You need to pour love into your hobbies, your relationships, and that's how they will grow. You can't just watch other people's friendships, other people's successes, and think, wow, they have it so good, and what have I done with my life? Look at the things that you do have and focus on deepening those friendships. Focus on learning a new technique for that hobby, learning a new language, picking up something that you never would have thought of picking up. Get out of your comfort zone. Find comfort in the discomfort, because that's the only way that you're going to grow and get to know more about yourself. Too long, didn't listen. I love running. I saw other people were better at me at running, and I wanted to stop running. But that's not good. I run because I love to run. You run because you have your own reasons on why you love to run, and that's okay. I just focus on my running. I focus on my journey, my path, and that's how I will grow and become a marathon runner. I hope this was encouraging in some way to let go of some of the harsh expectations that you put on yourself. You don't have to be so mean to yourself. You should give yourself some grace because you're doing great. You're exactly where you are meant to be. And really learn to live in the present moment. Be grateful for what you have. Practice gratitude. That's very important. I can do this after a run. After I finish running, I can say to myself, I'm so proud of myself for running X miles today. I may not have done better than yesterday. I may have gotten slower actually, but at least I ran. At least I kept going. It's not going to be a constant increase. It's going to be a wavy little graph that goes up and down and up and down. And I think that's what makes it fun. Because imagine if you just went straight up. I would not want to do anything because I know it's going to be the same thing every single time. But that's the joy of learning something new. I think that's what's so wonderful about being human, because you can try so many new things and it's going to be a completely different experience every single time. So fall in love with being a beginner, and the grass is greener on the side that you water. Please remember that. And thank you for listening to the Honeymun Phase with Rachel Moon. I hope you have a wonderful night and wonderful day. Keep being you. You're doing amazing.